Hello guys, welcome back to my channel on SQL with Shahid. In last video we are discussing about types of cloud. We have three types of cloud: private cloud, public cloud and hybrid cloud. Private cloud means in all the racks in the data centers we will be having the control, and we can maintain all the server in one rack. Okay, so coming to public cloud, like other customers can create the servers inside the rack, but that all the racks will be having the data of different clients. Okay, so that is known as public cloud. And coming to hybrid cloud, whenever the client is having this private cloud, they can convert whenever the business is more, like for example I said Amazon Great Indian Festival, and also like Flipkart Big Billion Days. At that time, they can opt for a public cloud, and they can maintain the servers here as well. And whenever the spikes are less, they can again convert to private cloud. So in private cloud, control is more. In public cloud, scalability is more. We can create the servers very easily in public cloud. And we can manage easily. So in private cloud, all the servers, like it is up to security. Whoever wants more security, then they can opt to private cloud. But private cloud is more costlier than public cloud. Public cloud is cheaper than that. Okay, so hybrid clouds, whenever the spikes is there, at that time they can convert from private to public. Both they can use. Okay, and whenever the business is low, they can again convert to private. So these things and all I have already discussed. I wanted to discuss another thing, like that is about database mail. I have to discuss at that time. So I will let you know about that. What is that service broker? Whenever we have the messaging system, right? It happens to service broker. For example, there is also a Java service broker. Okay, it is known as JMS. If you search JMS service broker, for example, if you ask any Java developer, they will be letting you know this is known as Java Message Services. Okay, so it is a middleware system that enables application to communicate asynchronously. That means this service broker JMS, whenever they write code, no, at that time they want to receive some emails, they will be receiving through this JMS. Okay, that is service broker. Same like that, we'll be having for .NET framework also. .NET, if you search service broker, then you'll be having that different service broker for that. And for different application, you'll be having different service brokers. Okay. So same thing, we have internal for that known as database mail. If you connect here and you see the database mail, they acts as a service broker. Okay, so we have internally. So how this work, in background there is a service broker. From there the database will come to know, and it will trigger that, so that it can send emails easily through that database mail service broker. Okay, so this thing I wanted to let you know. Just I have about glance about that. And one more thing, guys. Now today we'll be discussing about this Azure account. Okay, so whenever we want to log into Azure portal, right, we have to have one Outlook email ID. If you go here, you can search here Outlook login. Okay, so in every offices will be using this Outlook. Okay, Outlook account is mandatory in every office. So if you go here, you have this sign in options. In there you have to create one Outlook account. Okay, so must and should, without Outlook account you can't have this Azure portal. Here for example, you can create Shahid with SQL. Already have created that and kept ready. Okay, @outlook.com. For example, just I am showing you. So there is no user like that. Okay, here. So you can create any user for Outlook. Then you have to go to Azure portal. Okay, here after signing in and creating one account in Outlook. Okay, .com. Look, login. Create free account for Outlook. Here you can go and you can search for Outlook. You have to sign up first, okay? You have to create one account and see here already I have created SQL with Shahid1 at the rate outlook.com, okay? So after creating one Outlook account, then you have to come to portal.azure. You have to start with free trial, okay? Here after I am just showing I have already done these things and all today before doing demo because it will take a lot of time, okay? It is time consuming, so that's the reason. Here you should not select pay as you go, okay? You have to go to this try Azure for free. You can get it free subscription for 1 month, like you want one credit card. For that credit card is mandatory. It will deduct 2 rupees from your credit card, and then after that if you want you can go pay as you go, okay? Until and unless you pay, it won't take automatically, okay? Then after signing in here, I have to fill up that details, okay? Whatever you have, the credit card details and your location, your bio means your details it will ask, okay? Then after logging in you will be getting this page here. So as you SQL with Shahid1 at the rate outlook.com I have here, right? So again here how to create VMs as I created previously in Oracle virtual machine. Here this is taking my computer resources, okay? This is the VM in last case which I have installed. So again one thing is here you have to go for desktop experience whenever you select this ISO file and you try to install. At the time of installation you have to select the desktop experience, okay? So you don't need to select standard. If you select standard only you can have to use commandlets, okay? So it will be like problem. You can go to the desktop experience and here you can play with that, okay? Whatever you want. Here I have created the VM inside one big physical computer. Inside that I have created one VM. Same like that I will be creating in Azure, okay? Here. So to create that I have to get that free credits, okay? I have got $200 credit. If you go and check that cost management and building, you'll be getting that 200 credits is credited, okay? So somewhere here you will be getting Muhammad Shahid active account is activated, so I can play with that, okay? Here in notification, any notifications are there? Yeah, here 200 credits are remaining if you see here, okay? So same thing you will be getting in your account also. Whenever you create an Azure account, this is free trial. So whenever you want to create VMs now, you can go to this virtual machines here. You can click on create a virtual machine. So again here free trials for some it will show. It will show for it is getting as Azure subscription one. That means also it is a free trial only, okay? Azure subscription one or else free subscription or free trial you will be getting here. Both are similar only. Again coming to resource groups, okay? So here Amazon, AWS, Azure, Microsoft Azure, everyone are selling the resources. This Azure has 200 plus resources and AWS is selling 250 plus, okay? Because AWS came first, after that following AWS Azure came, okay? So here everything we had to pay for this resources only. Here resources group means hardware also it is resource, CPU also it is resource, and memory also. Everything it is a resource. You had to pay for that. Like for CPUs, disk, anything you go for it, and depending upon your requirements, okay? So I can create one RG1, everything come under this, okay? RG1 resource group 1, okay? I'll be creating here create new. I have to click on this RG1. I am clicking. Okay, so you can click OK. Now the resource group 1 is created. You have everything, every resources will be keeping in this RJ1 only. So here you can select as virtual machine. Okay, virtual machine VM Shahid VM you can select. Can give Shahid VM. Here, these things I am creating in the Azure network. I have connected to Azure network. Okay, this is like real time only. So here, what the disadvantage means we can't create like with high specifications. With high resources. Okay, so for they have given for free the $200. There are some limitations. Okay, so we have to follow that. You can create in central India, like we have South India, central India, and somewhere central north, somewhere we have. Okay, central India, South India too, and central India one we have that region. Okay, I will be explaining about that also. So availability zone you have to keep with no infrastructure redundancy required. Okay, so if you keep this, it will not charge you more, and you can go to standard here. Okay, so for now you have to select that. Here in image same like that I have downloaded that image ISO file, and then I have, whenever it asks now at the time of creation of this VM in the Oracle ISO file I have given, no same thing it is asking the image. Okay, this is also the ISO file only. So I have to select the Windows Server. Okay, Windows Server Data Center. Okay, here I will be selecting this Windows Server 2025 Data Center. After selecting that, run with Azure Spot discount. One more thing guys, here if you run with Azure Spot discount, for only one server will be getting discounted. Okay, the price will be discounted. Okay, very cheap. If you not select here, for only one VM I am telling, if you not select here, if you see here, the price will be more. Here it was showing, no, it went at the last it will show. If you again check this, no, okay, here it is $0.03 it is costing. If you uncheck this, it will cost more. Okay, yeah, this much it will cost. If you check this, it will cost less. So depending on that, see here, it was costing 130 something dollars. Here $143. So that I run with Azure Spot discount only once we can use for only one machine. I will be creating multiple machines. I will be showing you that as well. So for now I am running with that only. Okay, and here you can select standard V2PS. Okay, two CPUs we are selecting. Okay, I have shown you there in the Oracle. If you go here and create a new, you can give VM2 something like that and click on next. Here same thing, we select the CPUs, no, two CPUs, same thing, that is we have selecting here as two CPUs, and base memory also it is selected as 8 GB something. Okay, and one more thing, it will cost more. We have to uncheck this, because why I am unchecking means I can't select other option. Here two CPS is enough, I think. I wanted to select this basic, it is already in basic. Okay, okay, fine, I will be checking this. So most of the things have changed. At the time when I took the subscription, it was different, now it is different. Now you can use the username as Shahid to enter into that server. I am creating password ADMI. So I have given the password here RDP 33389. It is the port to connect to RTP. Okay. So I am not doing anything. Just I will be clicking on next here. And again here I will be selecting only this standard HHD. Standard HHD means it will be slow, SSD means it will be fast. To limit the cost, to reduce the cost, okay, I am doing these things and all, okay. So you can leave this wire disk size like that only, 127 GB. And you can click next and public IP. It is default. I am leaving, okay. So I have to select here advanced energy, delete public IP and NIC when VM is deleted. Okay guys, I will be explaining these things in my upcoming classes, okay. So next I will be creating still 2-3 machines in this, okay, in this Azure account. So for now you don't care, okay, what I am doing. I will be explaining these things in next class. Review and create. See how easy to create this VM, okay. So it is in some 3-4 minutes it will be creating, okay. It will run this final validation and it will throw an error if any problems are there, okay, issues are there. If there is no issue, then it will not show any errors. Then I can create easily here. After running this final validation, we will be coming to know that. So there is no problem, validation got passed, I can create now. So in this way you can create this virtual machines. After creating virtual machines, I will show you how to connect to RDP also. So it is very easy to connect to RDP by taking the public IP. You have to use the public IP. So a lot of things are there to discuss in this cloud computing, okay. So this is also a very long journey to go. And also we have started from now level 2. There is a topic known as mirroring, log shipping, clustering, always on edge, and replication, okay. So if I take this notepad till it deploys, I will be showing you, okay, what and all will be going to cover here. Or else I will go to this notepad here. After this creating VMs, no, in cloud, what we will be discussing is we will be showing you how to create AD creation, okay. After that this HA&D disaster recovery. Whenever one building collapses, we have to keep another building, no. Whenever these servers are present in the racks, in one rack there is production server, in another there is a copy of that production server, okay. That acts as high availability. What if the entire building only collapses and another location should be present? No, consider I am creating this in central India. It is near in the same data center, in the same rank. It is present these two servers. That is known as high availability. What if the entire location like collapsed due to this floods? Or else short circuit, okay, then another copy should be present. It will be present in another location, for example in South India, okay, South India. Then we can maintain another copy, that is known as disaster recovery. So in the HADR will be calling as high availability and disaster recovery. So in that I will be firstly First, discussing about this log shipping. This is the legacy version, okay, log shipping, and then mirroring means nowadays most of the company won't use this too, okay. So these two things which I am shown you, right, these things will be the legacy means in nowadays they will be using clustering, okay. These are the main important topic, okay. Clustering, always on AG and replication. This three have to focus, okay, more than these two. These three have to focus, and I will take less time for this, okay. Log shipping and mirroring, and clustering always on. If you crack this now, then you can easily find a job if you know these three technologies, okay. So it is a direct entry for the in the company, okay. So if you clear in the interview, and also same like that we have here this Windows 2003. It is Windows XP, okay. Windows 2008 means Windows Vista. Windows 2008 or 2 means in the data center edition, this and all, okay, means it is similar to Windows 7. Windows 2012 is similar to Windows 8. These are also the legacy versions of Windows Server. This and all like old. These are the new servers, okay, till Windows 2025. Now I am adding that also, Windows 2025. And also if you see here, Windows 2016 means it is 8.1. Windows 2019 means it is Windows 10, okay. Windows 2022 it is similar to Windows 11. Now Windows 2025 came, no, this and all the Windows Server we are using. Like will be not focusing most of them in this, okay. In some companies there will be old server also, because old application should be compatible with that, so they will be using that old servers only, and also the SQL server also they will be using old only. So these things and lot of factors it matters, okay. So again, I will be going to that Azure account here. Yeah, your deployment is completed. If you go to virtual machine here, you can connect to that virtual machine by taking the public IP. Here, if you right click, this is the public IP, okay. Same like that, I have connected to this now. This is inside my laptop. It is consuming resources from my laptop. This is from I have connected to this Microsoft data center, okay, this Azure. This is also cloud, is also nothing but data center only. You can copy this and take RDP, Windows remote desktop connection, and you can give here and you can directly connect, okay. After connecting that, you can give the password here. More choices will select use different account /SSHID, and you have to give that password. So easily you can connect. See, this banner comes means it is successfully, it will connect. So now I am connecting to that Windows machine, virtual machine which I have created in Azure. This is from Azure network, and this is from my local laptop, that Oracle VM, okay. From my computer resources it is consuming. Here resources are consuming from the data center only, but it is free trial. And whatever we have the 200 credits, right, it will consume everything. But also whenever you create this virtual machine, no, you have to shut down that virtual machine, because it will consume more cost, and whatever we have we'll lose that credits, okay, $200 credits which we have, okay. So these things and all you have to keep in mind. So there is nothing much different if you see here. Same thing, you can practice there also in Oracle virtual machine. Also you can practice here also, both are same only. If no one finds credit card, then they can go to that Oracle VM. If someone finds this credit card, then they can go to this Azure VM. Okay, so same thing inside same laptop what I am using, same thing in the server. It has created one Windows server and I am using same thing, no difference. If you see here and also if you see here, same thing you will find it. Okay, so that's all for today's class, guys. I will be showing you that how to create that AD and how to bring back to that means how to link that the multiple VMs will be creating, no, how to add to that AD account and all. There is a lot of discussion. So I'll be continuing with in further classes. Thank you guys for your time and patience. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to my channel.